Welcome to my latest diecast model review. This time I'm looking at the BMW E46 M3 made by AUTOart in the 1/18 scale. And I have here is the red shade. And this BMW really brought back the racing heritage that every BMW enthusiast is dying for, especially during his appearance in various Le Mans races, in particular the M3 GTR, which has full bolt, pretty much all full bolt on body kit and a huge diffuser and also a wing in the back. And this is the street version, which still shares a very familiar awesomeness. Every single variation of the BMW, especially the M3, they improve on their engine displacement. And this one has the S54 inline 6-cylinder, which makes one of the best sounding engines ever coming from BMW. And due to this model's age, it's not exactly detailed, and as you can see here, it doesn't have metal grills or meshes underneath in the front area, but it looks pretty nice. The engine detail is somewhat plain, but it's as expected coming from a model 10 years old. And what really brings out this model is the multi-spoke rims, which looks very metallic. And on the side you see the differentiating feature on the M3, which has a really nice side grille on the front fender. And moving on to the rear, which, if I'm not mistaken, they're trying to replicate the pretty much the later versions of the M3 because of how the rear lights are silver versus the orange in the earlier versions. And it's got quad tip exhaust on the back. And let me pop open all of the features here. So this model features openable trunk and bonnet on the front. And this particular trunk lid is pretty heavy, so it won't stay on. But moving into the interior, you can tell this is a manual transmission model. And this E46 is the first model that they introduced the SMG, or a semi-auto transmission or semi-manual, which doesn't have a traditional clutch. But it really, from then on, it's all of their models, all of the M3s have SMG or the dual clutch transmission available to choose from. And this is the one that started. And I actually got this model for okay price without a box. And this is actually way better than having a automobile OTTOMOBILE. That's a sealed model versus this. This one, even though it's dated, is pretty good detailed. Decently detailed in the inside. And looks pretty sweet. I actually bought this one because my dad really is into the E46. So I might as well get him this for the time being. And maybe later on he'll get one in real life. So that about wraps it for this video. Have a nice day.